guys, welcome back to my channel. You came back. In this week's video, what I have for you is a milk bath tutorial. I've had people ask me about milk bath to do a milk bath video in the past, and I'm finally getting to it, you guys. So if milk bath is something that you're into seeing, go ahead and stick around and let's get into it. Okay, so milk bath nails. Here are the colors that I've used so far. This is the Paradise from Rossi that I got in the kit that they sent me. This is Yellow Ducky from Madrada. I'm using Milky White, also from Madrada. This is like perfect for milk bath nails. I'm using the Crystal Clear from Skyline Soapworks. I'm using, as per usual, my base from Triple Vitamin. I have my duster from Diplomatic, but I also have my little nail brush. So this is what we got going on. This was my practice round. I learned some things doing it. So that's about what we're gonna do. So first things first, I do like a full dip of my Milky White. If you have very flat nails, you might want to build your apex, but as you can see, my nail this one, actually, I have nails, some nails are flat and some nails are not so much, but this one seems to be pretty okay. So I'm just gonna do like a full dip of Milky White all the way down to my cuticle, push towards the cuticle, pull out, all on my sidewalls. Oh shit, fucking spilt it everywhere. Of course you did, Rachel. Jeez Louise. Can I pick it up? I'm gonna use my fluffy brush just for my first layer. I do love this brush. I think my nails come out much thinner using it. Okay, so then I have some flowers that I'm gonna use. I'm thinking I'm gonna use the dark blue right here and the yellow to go with my blue and yellow. Ooh, actually, should I use the white ones or the yellow ones? Or like all three of them? All three of them. You're right. I used a big flower last time, but I don't think I like it. So I'm just going to stick with the little flowers this time. And I have these tiny little eyebrow scissors that I'm going to use to like try and cut. Because I like the little stems. I'm trying to keep the little stemmies as much as possible. Okay, so a little trick I learned from Sparkle & Co. actually is if you're using bigger flowers, you can put them in water and then they become more pliable, because that's the problem with these dry flowers is sometimes it's really hard to work with them because they don't really bend. Yeah, so I'm gonna put on some base to hold the flowers down. You see how that color is like so perfect? It's like see-through, but also kind of white and kind of milky. I love it. Okay, tweezers. I think I'm gonna try and keep them a little heavier, like at the tip, and lighter as they come down. Oh, I should have put that one in water. Can you see what I'm doing? And then I always like set it down to try and get off any excess water. And then stick them right on there. So I think my base is like pretty much dry now, so it's not really wanting to stick anymore. Give it a little pat down. Oh shit, sorry. If I'm out of the camera, I'm sorry. This is really hard to do in the camera. And I feel like on this side I need to like a little bit too. So hopefully there's enough base on that toothpick. It's a lot, I know. But I think it's gonna turn out okay. Okay, so. Let me get this cleaned up real quick. Okay, so after that, let's put a little base on. So here's the thing, I put a lot of flowers on, so I'm gonna kind of show you how to do the bathy part. So I'm taking this end, it's very, very thin in my milk bath, and I'm gonna try and take just a little bit. Now I could just dip it in, okay? I could just do that and it would give it kind of the faded look, but I'm gonna kind of just put it like not where the flowers are as much as I can, just a little bit, just a little bit, because you know, like when the flowers are like floating in water, they kind of like come to the top, right? Kind of screwed myself by doing so many flowers, but I wouldn't recommend using this side because you're going to dump way too much on and then it's going to be all ridgy and weird, and this way you can do just like a little bit, just like all around. Okay, you're going to call that good. Flip my finger over and tap it off. I'm gonna let that set for a minute. Maybe I'll put a little bit more. Okay, then I'm just gonna give it a dip of clear. It's not too thick just yet, but again, when you do artsy type stuff, it turns out thick usually. To be expected for it to be thick. A lot of filing and buffing, but that's okay. It's worth it for the pretty, right? Already it looks really cute, I think. Just checking it. I'm going to use the duster this time. Just to dust off. Not too aggressively, Rachel, geez. And then I'm gonna give it one more dip of the milk bath. We're gonna let that dry for a bit. See, it's not even like too thick either. And it's not too lumpy because I left those little streams. Like if I had done the reason why I do them kind of next to the flowers and not on the flowers, I mean on the flowers a little bit but not too much onto the flowers, is because the middles of those flowers stand up from your nails quite a bit. So if you're getting the milk bath all up in there, then they become all ridgy and weird, and then you go to file them and you can file down the flowers, and yeah. I feel like lightly dust that off. Oops. And I will do a dip of clear. I totally flooded my cuticle too, because I'm trying to rush. Which is okay, I'll show you how to fix a flooded cuticle. Just dip, don't even do anything after you flood your cuticle. Dip, take your toothpick, push it right along where your cuticle is and just lift that up. And if you do nothing else, then like lift it up from your skin and kind of just pick it out of there. And I try to push towards my cuticle. And if it looks a little lumpy and a little weird, don't worry about it, because you're gonna file and buff and that'll work itself out. So boom, not on my cuticle anymore, not flooded anymore. It is a little lumpy and weird, but as soon as I get that activated and filed and buff, you won't even be able to tell. Okay, so now I'm gonna go file, buff, activate, top coat, all that stuff, and I will be back with a picture. So what did you guys think of that video? Did you like that video? If you do like this video, give this video a like. And if you have a comment or something that you would like to see in the future, go ahead and let me know down below in the comments. And if you're not subscribed already, which I know 60% of you are not subscribed already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and come hang out with us every week. And yeah, guys, that's all I have for you this week. I will see you next week, possibly out on the road again, because I leave in like 2 days and I'm really fucking sad about it and I don't want to do it, but this house ain't gonna pay for itself, so I guess I gotta do it. But yeah, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next week. Bye! This is like Seahawks colors. I'm not flipping you off, sorry. Go Hawks! Who else is from Washington that watches my videos? Because I'm from Washington, obviously. I did a little poll on Instagram between milk bath. Why is that so hard to say? I did a little poll on Instagram between milk bath and chunky glitters to see what everybody wanted to see, but most people wanted to see milk bath. That doesn't mean that I'm not going to do chunky glitters, because that's likely going to be coming up here soon, because I do have it recorded already, and I don't know if I'm gonna mix in a like do your nails with me or a first impressions before that, but it will be coming soon. It's so hot. What do you guys think of the hair though? I mean, for real, I'd like to know that. I always get like comments asking for makeup videos, but I really don't know that you guys really want to see me do makeup, because you say you do, but what you don't know is that I'm actually trash at makeup. Hello, puppy. You my puppy? Oh, where's the puppy? I got my hair done. What do you think? It's super dark. And I usually try and like keep like the super dark hair until like the fall, but so what had happened was, no, what do you think? What do you think of the dark hair? Do you like the dark hair? I like the dark hair. I like it. Now that it's like calmed down a bit, at first it was like dark and I was like, oh no, what have I done? And then like I washed it a couple of times to try and fade it a little bit, but now I'm like super into it. So anyway,